Alright, on today's Brute Chat, we're going to talk about the Bells of Steel cable pulley. So, whenever you call in Bells of Steel and hit sales, or if you ever email Bells of Steel for the US site, you'll be talking to me. So what I'm going to try to do is find anything that the customers have talked about or chat about or even asked about to see if I can help resolve it through a video and maybe just an easier send to you. Instead of calling or emailing, I can just say, hey, here's a YouTube video to help. Or if you're going to buy one of these products and you have questions beforehand, this is just an easier way to communicate with you. So this is our updated pulley system. This thing is really durable. We've had different models in the past. This one is by far more substantial and more durable. We use it a lot at our gym. Some things and questions I've had is the attachment is really long to put on the rack. So whenever you put this on the rack, you're going to loop through it itself and then loop it onto the rack. And as a manufacturer, we don't know how big your rack is. So if you don't have a Bells of Steel rack, or let's say you're hanging it from the ceiling, we don't know how long that is, so we made this strap extra long so that way we can attach it to anything. If you're in the garage gym, one of my biggest suggestions is if you have an open ceiling, throw a chain around the rafter and then attach just the chain. If you are using your rack, once again, you're going to loop it through itself to put it on the rack. But if it's too long, all you're going to do is loop it twice. So you'll take it through and loop it through another time, and that'll get it really tight against the rack. Another question or concern I've had or comment is, well, it's just really long in general. The cable is really long. Well, once again, we don't know what height your rack is or what you're attaching it to. The worst case scenario that you're going to have or run into is that you just attach it to your rack and it's a touch long. If you're a bigger guy like me, I'm 6'5", it starts a little low for me. All you got to do is take a step back away from the rack, and that'll give you more tension, and it's a really simple fix. So either one, hang it from the ceiling or hang it from something taller. 2, double loop it. 3, if it is still barely coming off the ground for the weight, take a step back away from the weight. It's not going to change the angle enough to change whatever movement you're doing, whatever body part you're trying to hit. It'll still hit that muscle group. Take a small step back, or slightly bend your knees, or 2, do the movement from your knees. So if I'm doing a tricep extension and I can't get fully extended, I either take a step back away from the rack and do it, or I'll actually get on my knees, put a pad on the ground, and it'll solve that problem. So once again, this is our cable pulley. If you have any more questions or comments, go ahead and leave those below and we'll try to answer them for you. My gym personally uses this a lot. It's a great little attachment, a great little accessory. We've got just about every piece of equipment here, but this adds to what else we got. So if you're at home and you don't have a lot of pieces of equipment, this opens up a lot of doors for you. Thank you so much.